welcome back once again. I hope you are well. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. This video is just a quick update on the video I made earlier on the shocking news that came out from Burkina Faso. Even though we knew what is going on, the names, the countries, everything is just like unbelievable. But people are having mixed feelings. Some are saying they shouldn't have bring their names out. They should not talk about it. And some are happy. So thanks to RTB, they took the camera to the street to interview some of the Burkinabés, their opinion about the decision that the government took to bring the names out and break this news to them. Please listen and I'll be back. Thank you so much for your time.
The state should be more vigilant in the interest of the people, according to the majority of the population. Yesterday evening, on national television, the minister in charge of security, Commissaire Divisionnaire de Police Mahamadou Sana, informed Burkinabe and international public opinion of an attempt at destabilization by individuals living in Côte d'Ivoire, aided by certain intelligence services of Western powers. In the economic capital, the news outraged many. Especially to have certain well-known names on the list of those involved in this enterprise of subversion against the state. And we were so disappointed. Of our compatriots who want to destabilize the country, when we see that people were there, they're prosecuted and say they are sick. We let them go and they're the ones who want to determine the country. They are the ones who become or protect. But they are responsible for the downfall of Burkina Faso. Really, it's very, very disappointing to see them in this network. Who wanted to hurt people? That's really settling. We already knew that, but hey, as if these new cities like this really mean that there's proof. There's a job that's been done and they're already on file. A lot of them aren't installed when they don't give details like that. When you talk to them, they don't believe you. But if it comes out of the mud of authority, they'll run now. I'm happy with the minister's statement. Others even started to leave because they thought they'd be sick instead of going to look after you if you went to look now and destabilize the country. Where are we going? He's the one who's in Togo, the ex-president, but we let him go and he's over there trying to destabilize the country. Can't you tell me that someone would want to destroy his own country at the expense of another country? It's really disappointing. The positive aspect, according to popular citizens, is the vigilance shown by the authorities. Ah well, we're showing in particular the intelligence services that were able to foil this deception. It really shows that at Burkina Faso level, and especially at the intelligence service level, they don't have to, they're working in Niger, there's work being done in Ghana, Côte d'Ivoire, even Nigeria had said that they're actually doing a good job for the people of Burkina Faso. These attempts at destabilization are signs that there are Burkinabe rowing against the tide. For them, it's also the Captain Ibrahim and his team are on the right track, so there's no room for complacency. The transition is going well, and all the loops in blue need to get their heads in the game. Those who came for power, they came for the good of this country, they came for the liberation of these countries. So I'd like to see all of Burkina, although we're supporting them at the moment. President Ibrahim Traoré, because everyone knows that. To make an effort, so we're really counting on him. So all the groups, my dear, must unite hand in hand. We're going to try to put an end to all this terrorism. We support the transition, we support the ECOWAS and we pray. May God watch over them and accompany them in their mission. However, these citizens are urging the authorities to be ever vigilant to thwart any attempts at destabilization. Any offender must be dealt with firmly and energetically, and on this point, they are well in line with the words of the minister in charge of security. Playtime is over. I repeat, the playtime is over. This withdrawal.
Yes, the playtime is over. You heard the reaction of the people. Many are shocked, just like us. Like people under the comment section, Burkinabés are shocked. Some are saying they know the people, but when they talk about it, people don't believe them. So it is good. They congratulate the government for, letting the cat out for everyone to know them, know their family, know the people, the betrayers of their own nation. Is just unbelievable. I'm still like, I can't believe it, even though I sit here all the time, see these young ones with this thing in their hand going out to delay their own people. Anyway, there's another video I want to add to this one because it's also reaction on the AES finally leaving ECOWAS and for them to have their own passport, have their own currency. Well, the camera is on the street to interview the people how they are feeling about that. Thank you, family. Let's listen and I'll be back.
Is a major turning point for the Sahel. It highlights the tensions that exist between the Sahel countries and this Yahoo. But what do the beautiful cannonballs think of this decision? Reaction: honestly, I liked it. Why are we in trouble? It's been nearly 10 years. A flood? There, it was created in front of us and since as much of the implementation around 75. So instead of it having to be a people's relationship, I think it's a management relationship. So instead of helping us to get through it, we suffer. No, that's not the case. What he's punishing here isn't those who run us, it's the people who are suffering. They've shown no pity for the population. It's not easy, but you have to know when to take responsibility. And what's left is to tighten our belts. And that's how we'll get by. Because I don't think there's a single country in the world that's getting by without difficulty, without sweat. We're at war. SADC has never supported us, it has never supported us. We're here, all we do is kill, and they're here to grab power. They're only interested in power. Good for us, really. I agree. If we can match, for me, it is a very good thing. Oh, we can't let ourselves be taken in by people who turn us into things. So that's it for me, it's very good. I really congratulate even the government in place. We've been waiting for this for a long time because the formula that the government has adopted now we're for it, and I find that leaving ECOWAS is what we've been waiting for, and we hope that Switzerland will be where I am. And the currency will see the light of day. And it's better than that when we want to make a decision. You really have to weigh up the pros and cons, and know how to take each other's opinions into account before committing yourself. Everyone can have Lala the content of the decision situation before committing. Well, to my sole opinion, I think it's a decision that's been well thought out by our authorities. If they took this decision. I think it's a very fine decision, and it will also enable us to do certain things to consolidate our relations with our three countries and lay the foundations. Who will make up? And I'm moving on to the creation of an economic space too, as I think we're considering. It's a good decision, it's missing every decision, it's constant. And then its advantages, it can be difficult, but well, in the long run, we'll get there, we'll adapt, that's it. All the big countries have gone through these stages just as often. Well, it's difficult, but you've got to hang in there.
Families, you heard it all. We all know that already, that it's not easy. They will go through a lot, they will suffer, but there's no pain without gain, or there's no gain without pain. So they have accepted it. One said 10 years ago they wanted to leave. So this time the government is in the right position to let them out, and they are happy to go. So they know what they will face, but later it will be great for them. They are all happy, as we are also happy for them. I want to add another video to this. One of our grandpa advised to all Burkinabes, to all AES, what he said about the situation on the ground now. It is good to listen to elderly people because they have wisdom. So please, families, let's listen to that. And I end this video here. Thank you for your time.
Burkinabe. We have to do everything. Or defending our territory fiercely. What's next? Forming a nation. It's not waiting that unites us. It's the fact of being from Burkina Faso. You must unite us and banish racial discrimination. Racial prejudice. To be able to live together in schools, in families, in workshops, in universities, wherever we are, we must preserve the joking kinship that is a precious heritage bequeathed to us by our ancestors. Whether we're animists, Muslims, Christians or Protestants, we all worship and praise the same God. We must live well together.
Families, you heard it all once again. We all serve one God. There's only one God, Almighty God, that we all serve. And Christianity, Muslim, Buddhism, whatever should not come between us, because God is love. God loves us all, whether we are brown, black, whatever. He loves us, and we must not hate each other. So he's calling for peace in the country. He's calling for discrimination to stop, this so-called religion that is dividing us. He's telling us we should leave it behind, rather embrace one another. I will leave you here, families. Thank you so much. Hopefully, I will see you tomorrow. Yes, so if you are new here, you would think that I'm talking slowly, because I remember sometime when it happens, somebody said, "Oh, you are boring. I wonder why you are getting subscribers. You are boring. Don't be speaking like this," but I'm in trouble. I still want to share this news with you. I know my families, you know me, so you bear with me. But the new ones that are passing by, this is not normally the way I talk, but I'm suffering, I'm in trouble. I don't know how to explain it. So if you are new here, just take it as it is. The message is clear. It's what I want you to hear. God bless you all. My returning families, new ones, God bless you. Thank you so much. Credit to RTB for sharing this news with us. I have tons of videos to react on, but I can't do it now. Maybe tomorrow, if I feel a bit better, I'll be back. If you don't see me, it means, yeah, but by the grace of God, I will see you. Fingers crossed.